everyone, it's Kira and welcome back to the Yoga Corner. Today I have a slow burn class for you. Now don't be put off by the word slow because the real word that you should be focusing on is burn. This is a class where we're going to be moving through some slightly slower but much more controlled movements with a focus on the booty and building strength in the legs and the glutes. So although we might be moving more slowly, you are guaranteed to feel a burn and fire building up in your lower body that is definitely going to help you build muscle, strength, and of course, that lovely round booty that we're all looking for. So without further ado, let's jump straight into our practice. We are going to get started on our hands and knees this morning. So we're going to find our tabletop position. Make sure that your hands are directly underneath the shoulders, your knees are underneath the hips, just making a nice even spread of weight throughout the body. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to reach the right leg back behind you. Try and flex the toes so you keep that leg really active. And then you can either stay there just working with the knee, or you can reach the left arm out ahead as well. So you're balancing on just one hand and one leg. Think about inhaling here to lengthen. And then as we exhale, we're all going to crunch either knee to chest, or if you've got the hand as well, knee to elbow. Move slowly here and crunch yourself into a really tight ball. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, we crunch. Really nice. Inhale, extend, find length. Exhale, we crunch. Really good. One more time. Inhale, extend, find length. Exhale, crunch it in. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Bring that hand and knee back down to the ground. Give yourself a second to reset. And then whenever you're ready, the left leg is going to send itself back behind you, flexing the toes and activating the leg. Really good. Whenever you're ready, either staying there with just the leg or reaching the right arm out ahead. Inhale here to extend. Exhale, we crunch, knee to elbow, pulling yourself into a nice tight ball. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch it in, really good. Inhale, extend, find length. Exhale, we crunch. One more time. Inhale, extend, find that nice long line. Exhale, we crunch, nice tight ball, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand, left knee comes back down to the ground. Really good. Think about spreading those fingertips as wide as you can. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to tuck the toes and lift the hips to the sky, downward dog. You might like to take a few movements here in your first downward dog just to ease into the posture, perhaps wiggling out or pedaling out the legs. Really feel free to take any movements that feel good to you here in this posture. This is your time just to ease into your practice. Take one more breath for movement, and then slow it down. Find stillness here in your downward dog. Think about lengthening through the legs by pushing those heels back behind you. That doesn't mean that they have to touch the ground, but you want to push them in that direction. And once you've found length through the legs, I'd like you to find length through the back of the body as well by looking back towards those feet and pushing the chest in towards the thighs. Really good. Take a full deep breath in and a full exhale. With your next inhale, your right foot is going to reach up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, you're going to round forward. I want you to crunch the right knee into the nose. As the right knee crunches in towards the front of the body, start to shift the hands forward, finding a plank position with the upper body. And then looking towards those hands with as much control as you can, you're going to step the right foot up between the palms. Really good. Keep the back knee lifted if you can. And then with as much control as you can, you're going to root through the feet and inhale to sweep those hands up to the sky, high lunge. Really good. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale completely. One more time. Nice full deep breath in. Exhale completely. And then soften the hands down to the heart space. We're gonna find some lunge dips here. So we're gonna be hovering our back knee down to the ground and then lifting back up to our high lunge. Doing it 3 times, moving with control. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, we hover that back knee down towards a low lunge. Inhale, lift up. Really good. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, we power up. One more time. Exhale, soften down. Inhale, power up. Really good. Inhale, this time to sweep the hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. I want your fingertips just in front of that right foot. And whenever you're ready, you're going to inhale to find your standing splits. Your left leg is going to kick up behind you and your chest is softening down towards the right leg. Doesn't matter how high your standing leg is allowed to lift. You just want to think about lifting it up to the sky and then surrendering your chest down. Really good. If you feel steady here, you might find a half bind, reaching the right hand around and holding onto that right calf. Take one more deep breath. Exhale, release the calf if you had hold of it. We're going to take a bend into both legs here. You're really going to want the strength of your right leg as you hug the left knee into the chest. Hug it in as close as you can. You want to be hovering that left foot away from the ground and balancing with your right leg. Use the legs to assist you as you're able to shift the weight forward slightly and then lift the hands off the ground together at the heart. With as much control as you can, you're going to power through that right leg and come all the way up to standing. Really nice, guys. You've got such strong legs. Use that power to find your way up to this position. And once you do, keep the hands together at the heart. You're going to hug the hands around that left shin whenever you're ready. And then you either stay here, focusing on lengthening the spine, or your right hand stays where it is, and your left hand reaches back behind you, so you twist over to your left leg. Really good. Take a deep breath. Exhale, unwind back through center. Try to keep that left knee lifted if you can, but if you need to take a break and bring it down to the ground, that's completely fine. We're finding our warrior 3 whenever you're ready, so take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to send the chest forward and the left leg back behind you. Take a deep breath in once you get there. Inhaling. And exhaling to come back up to standing, bringing that left leg with you. Really good. Deep breath in. Exhale, we find our warrior 3. Left leg reaches back, chest reaches forwards. Really nice. One more time. Inhale, come back up to standing. Pause there. Find a nice tall spine. We take one final deep breath in. Exhale, we kick that left leg back behind us. Chest comes forwards. And then whenever you're ready, hands soften back down to the ground. We're back in our standing splits. Really good. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale, step that left foot up next to the right, forward fold. Really nice, guys. Give yourself a full deep breath in your forward fold to rest. And a full exhale. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, soften the chest down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift the hands to the shins, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, soften the chest down. Bring your hands to the ground. We're going to step both feet back to find our plank pose. Once you find your plank, think about really reaching back through the heels and forward through the crown of the head. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to lower the knees down to the ground, release those toes, and then keep the elbows tucked in towards the chest as you lower the chest all the way down. Once you find your way onto the mat, push through the palms, and then roll the chest up. Really good. Finding your cobra. Exhale, soften the chest back down. Tuck the toes and lift the hips up to the sky. Finding your downward facing dog. Use these few breaths that we've got in our downward dog to really take control of your body. Knowing that you can take in a little bit more air with every inhale, allowing yourself to bring in that little bit more energy to your body. And that when you lengthen your exhale, making it as long and slow as you can, you allow the body to return back to a state of stillness, relaxation, and calm. So take 2 more breaths just like that. Nice deep breaths in. Long, steady exhale out. One more time, full deep breath in. Long exhale. With your next inhale, left foot is going to reach up to the sky. We find our 3-legged dog. Really good. Exhale, round forwards. Hug that left knee into the chest. Look towards the hands and start to shift the weight forward so your shoulders stack on top of the wrists. And with as much control as you can, left foot steps up between the palms. Really nice. We're keeping that back knee lifted if we can. And straight away with control, we inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky. Really nice. Softening the shoulders away from the ears. Keep that back leg nice and active. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the hands together at the heart space, getting ready for those hovering lunges. Really good. Deep breath in, standing tall. Exhale, we lower that right knee down to a hover. Inhale takes us back up, high lunge. Exhale, we lower it down, hovering low lunge. Inhale, bring it back up, really good. Exhale, hover down, final time. And then we inhale to come back up to standing. Really nice, guys. With our next deep breath in, we reach the hands up to the sky. And exhale, hands come down to the ground, floating the fingertips right in front of that left foot. When you're ready, you're going to shift the weight forwards, kicking the right foot up to the sky as the chest melts down towards your left leg. Standing splits. Doesn't matter how high that back leg lifts, just think about allowing the chest to melt towards your left leg. And again, if you feel steady here, you might find a half bind, bringing the left hand towards the left calf. One more deep breath. Left hand releases back down to the ground if you had it. And we're going to bend into both knees, hugging that right knee into the chest as much as you can. Allow yourself to move slowly here. This is where the slow burn element of the class really kicks in, because when we want to find control, the last thing we want to do is rush through movements. If you try to stand up really quickly, you'll ultimately fall, whereas if you move slowly, you'll find that strength and the stability. So focusing on that left leg, you're going to allow the weight to shift forward and the hands to come together at the heart space. Use the strength of that leg to lift the chest up, coming up to standing. Really nice. If you can, keep that right knee in front of the chest, but if you need to drop it down for a rest, that's completely fine. With the leg in front of the chest, you're going to interlace the hands around your right shin, either focusing on stability or keeping the left hand where it is, and then reaching the right hand back behind you so you take an open twist towards that right leg. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale unwinds you back through center. And we all release the hands, bringing them back together at the heart. Again, if you want to take a rest, that's completely fine. Or if you want to really burn through those legs, then keep that right knee lifted the whole time. We're finding that a warrior 3 here. So take a deep breath in while standing. And as you exhale, your chest is going to move forward. The right leg is going to kick back behind you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back to standing, moving with control. Really good. Inhaling here. Exhale, chest comes forward, right leg comes back. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back up to standing. Final time, really nice, guys. Deep breath in. Exhale, kick that right leg back behind you, chest moves forward. You've got this. Nice and strong through the leg. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground. Chest comes towards that left leg as the right leg reaches up to the sky, back in your standing splits. One more deep breath. Exhale, that right leg comes down to meet the left forward fold. Take that rest, giving yourself a nice full deep breath in. And a full exhale. Inhale, lifts you halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, soften through the chest, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, lifting halfway, nice flat back. Exhale, soften the chest, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back, plank pose. We're keeping the arms nice and strong here, stacking the shoulders on top of the wrists and pushing through the palms. Full deep breath in. Exhale, you can lower down, knees, chest, chin, just like we did before, or you might shift your weight forward into the toes, bending through the elbows and lowering in one long line. And either you might roll the shoulders back, lifting the chest to find your cobra, or you might straighten the arms and lift the thighs, upward dog. Exhale, lift your hips back up to the sky. Final downward dog. Taking a full deep breath in and a long exhale. One more full deep breath in. Long exhale. Final challenge of our practice. We're going to travel to the front of the mat. Now, please feel free to either tiptoe forward or take 2 big steps up, or if you'd like to work on your jump forward, and that's not already in your practice, then follow me here. Push the weight through your palms and take a deep bend in your knees, really allowing your chest to come back towards the thighs. Look forward to the hands, to that space between the palms where you want your feet to go, and then take a deep breath in. Exhale to shift those hips back, bending even more deeply. And inhale to spring forwards, finding your forward fold. Really nice, guys. Inhale lifts you halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, soften the chest down. Root through the feet. Inhale to sweep the hands up to the sky, lifting tall. Exhale, hands come down to the heart space. Allow yourself to pause there. You might like to close the eyes and just give yourself a moment at the end of your practice to just settle into stillness. Allowing yourself to once again bring your attention to the breath. Following yourself through one full deep breath in and a full exhale out. I invite you to bow your forehead down towards the fingertips. Just taking a moment here in gratitude for yourself, for taking the time out of your day to practice yoga, to challenge yourself to build strength and fire in your lower body. I really hope you've enjoyed your practice and that you're feeling strong and steady. A big thank you from me for practicing with me today. Namaste.